Hi everyone, I was a total screw up. I just tried to make a second grade, I'm not even in the shot, give me a second, a throughout the years second grade video. I started it and I started talking about third grade and then I said, oh wait, but in second grade, but it was second grade. Now I have to restart. But anyway, second grade, that was like a year that was just a year, like it happened, but nothing happened. The only thing that happened was my relatives from England came, my great aunt and my great uncle, and I'll talk to you more about them in the third grade one because I went to England, but they came from England and my aunt makes wedding dresses for a living. So for my first Holy Communion, she made my dress and I looked like a bride, like, well obviously my dress wasn't floor length, it was like down to, I don't know, I'll show you a picture after, but I thought I was so cool because all the other girls had really similar dresses because there's like one boutique in my town that's like everyone goes to for their little girls. Like it's the cutest things. I wish I could still fit, well not really, I'd look like a 3-year-old, but I can't wait to buy my kids clothes there. It's so cute. And everyone had similar dresses. And I was the only one with the dress that was completely unique without being like, ugh. Like it was pretty, but it wasn't like anyone else's. And I was mad. I remember I got really mad at this one girl I didn't like anyway. And she had the same shoes as me. And I got really mad at her. I didn't like yell at her, but in my head I was like so ready to kill her because she had the same shoes as me. And I thought I was so cool. And I got to like do, I got professional pictures taken and I was like, oh cool, I'm a model, I'm getting my pictures done. Jake, will you make up your mind? I'm tired of listening to his collar jingle. He needs to either be upstairs or be downstairs. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to show you the picture now. This is a picture of just, like, my face. Oh, my light's there. That's just, I was so cute. What happened? Oh, look at me. I was so little. And then here's, like, another one. I was so little. Ah, my hair looks really blonde there, too. Awkward moment. I'm not going to edit this either. I'm too lazy to edit my videos that don't need editing, like a lot of it. So I'll just like write annotations if something went wrong. So that was sort of an awkward moment, me sitting back down. Ignore that. Nothing else happened in second grade. I don't know, like as far as summers go, every single summer I go to see my grandparents who, I'm not going to say where they live, but they have a house by the beach. And, what was I going to say? They have a house by the beach, so I go boogie boarding and like swimming, and now I go surfing. I used to share a surfboard with my cousin while we were learning, and I'm still sort of kind of learning how to surf. I'm not that great at it yet, but I can do it. I got a surfboard. I'm really excited. I'll talk about that in my 8th grade video because I got it for Christmas, and I'm super duper excited. But I like to boogie board because it's easier than surfing, and I don't have to walk all the way down to the surfing beach for that. But it's like way more fun. And if you don't know what that is, because I know a lot of my friends don't know what that is, and I'm like, you're crazy if you don't know what that is. It's like, it looks like a sled. I don't have any here because I keep them at my grandparents' beach house. It looks like a sled almost, like, you know those foam sleds? It's just a foam board. And it's supposed to go like, if you're standing up, it should go about almost up to your chest, like your stomach-ish area. And you like lay on your stomach on it, and it's kind of like surfing, but you don't stand up. And I have broken, I forget if it was, I think it was the summer after second grade because I went to my grandparents' house a lot. It's going to be hard for me not to say where it is because that's what I usually call it. But I broke about 5 boards in one summer once. Because now I have like better, thicker ones. But I used to have really cheap, like, $5 ones that I just got at, like, a beach shop by my grandparents. And, like, I would break them because I would catch a big wave. Like, I love doing that. It's so much more fun than the little one, right? And I'm tall enough. I've always been really tall, like, for my age. Now I'm not so tall for my age anymore. I'm, like, 5'9". But I was always really tall, so I'd go out in deeper water and I'd catch big waves, and I would flip, not on purpose, like go under the water and flip and hit the bottom, like the floor, sand, whatever you want to call it, the ground, and my board would snap. And I snapped so many boards. in like one summer. I think it was summer after 2nd grade. Like so many. It's not even funny. And like I said, now I have a better one, but I broke so many boogie boards. And my cousin was like, I have a cousin who's 2 years younger than me, and his sister's 2 years younger than him. So I'm like closest to them because they're closest to my age, because my next cousin up is 18. So I remember he thought he was so cool. He's like, I broke my board doing a flip. I'm like, I broke 5. Yeah, that's about it for 2nd grade, I guess. Nothing really happened to me. Like I said, it was just their year. Oh, my communion! I know I already talked about this, but at the party, I had a bouncy castle. Like, we rented one. I thought I was so cool. Yeah, like, all my neighbors came over, and then, like, a ton of family. There were, like, 100 people there, probably. And we had the huge bouncy castle. And then after they took it away at, like, 10 o'clock, we all made this plan. We're like, okay, we know they're coming at 10 o'clock at night to pick it up. We're going to stay in here so they can't take it down. The guys come, they come up, and they're like, can you please get out so we can put it down? And we're like, okay. And we left. And I was like, once again, looking back on it, even like the next day I looked back on it, I'm like, why did we do that? We made the plan and we didn't stay. But they probably would have worked anyway. We probably would have just gotten yelled at. And after they took the bouncy castle, my cousin, who's like a huge football player, gave us all like, had us take turns, and he would give us piggyback rides and shoulder rides. And that was more fun than the bouncy castle. But yeah, so I guess that's it. And now I'm going to go make my 3rd grade video. And you guys are probably going to hate these because they're probably really boring to you, but... Oh, you know what I can show you in this video? If you're still even watching, or if you even really care. And you saw this in my room tour. So, yeah, I have baby pictures in my room. I'll show you. Look at these. And that one I'm really little. And this one I'm with my dad, and we were in like a toy box I had, and then that one I'm in a toy box too. We just gave that to my neighbor, actually. That's me when I was little. I was like 2 there. That was like my 2nd Halloween, I think. In this picture, this is, like I said, I broke my arm. It was like the night after, or the night I broke my arm. I had my parents make me pasta, and I fell asleep in my high chair. And they had to give me a bath without waking me up. I don't think it was this year. I think it was the next year. But yeah, I was an Aristocat here. I was thinking of another story. Sorry. This is one of my favorite baby pictures, and I almost gave that in for my yearbook, but I didn't. I gave a different one. But there's a shadow from the thumbtack. These shadows are making me mad. And it looks really bad with the shadow, but here. If you could see that better, I guess. I don't know. And this one, that was at my grandparents' house. I was all cool in my bathing suit with that bucket. That bucket is so little. I'm still looking at that picture. I look so little. I look possessed in this picture. I used to love curling my hair. And in this picture, this is me with my grandpa when I was little. And then this picture is me and one of my favorite cousins, my christening. And then these aren't really baby pictures. That's just me in like grade school. Well, I still am in grade school, but that's like me in elementary school, I guess. Yeah. So, bye-bye.